Alright. We're gonna go right over here. Okay, we need you for scanning purposes. Oh, we're gonna need to provide it with something. I think we need to provide it with another, like an extra chip or something. Maybe more power? I don't remember what it is, but we need to give it resources. Stilgar. Signal boost, yeah. Yeah, requires more. Some more bytes. Exo chip. I need to seed to farm for a glastropod. Actually, it's a good thing that I still have this. Didn't get rid of that. Right, one exo chip coming right up. Okay. Silo, some button repeaters. Actually, that's not too bad. Okay, how much of a mess do you think it would be if I press the button repeaters right now? How much of this stuff do you think would all open up? Actually, it's lagging quite a bit. That would be absolutely awful. Okay, so Visanya, Novus. Hidden in the high hills. Okay. Lithium, safe houses on Visanya. Schematics, unidentified satellite. I still don't know where that one is. Vintage probes. Okay. So let's do our research to figure out what we need for Visanya real fast. So first things first, we need the core. So we need 2 core materials. Okay. Sonya, gateway network, show spoiler, gateway engine, placing a single graphene. So we need 2 graphene. Let's go grab graphene first. Do you already have it out over here, or is it gonna do one of these? Might be one of these. Graphene. 2. So we got 2 graphene. Okay, so the glastropods. Princess is from Visanya. Princess requires terrarium with soil, lithium, and a lash leaf. So we can get all of that from Visanya, so we don't need to worry about that. And what's the mission called? Oh, no, it's the VTOL. So the VTOL comes after fuel of thought or onboarding, vertical thinking, pulling up via the data recorder, bootstrapping, find the mat, and exo chip. So we need 1 exo chip. 2 each of hydrogen, nitrogen, graphite, titanium, and tungsten. 2 pieces of silicon and tungsten carbide. 3 exo chips. Jeez. Okay. So we don't need anything for the glastropod. We do need some of this, though. So we're going to need 2 things of hydrazine. Oh, it doesn't have any power. Oh, I'm done. All right, we can do this temporarily. I probably could use Astroneer rather than having to make it. Okay, we're gonna need this for the probe scanner. Okay. So we need 2 graphene for the core of the planet. Got our probe scanner. We've got 4 exochips, which is actually perfect. We need 4 exochips. And then we need 10 slots open for resources, which kind of sucks. But that's what we got to do. So this is... Yeah, we can just keep the hydrazine down here. We'll send off for hydrazine on this one. Okay. Now let's go take this and let's fill this up with resources. So, what we're gonna need is at least 2 silicone. Where's my silicone? There's my silicone. 1 and 2. Okay, so that is 2 silicone, 2 tungsten carbide, okay, 2 silicone, 2 tungsten carbide, lovely. Then we need hydrogen. Oh, we don't need hydrazine. We need hydrogen. Hydrogen, nitrogen, graphite. So we need two graphites. Oh, that's graphene. 1 and 2. We might not have enough storage space in all honesty. 2 graphites. 2 titanium and 2 tungsten. 2 titanium and 2 tungsten. Titanium should be over here. Where's the tungsten? There's the tungsten. Okay. That is a full resource stack with theoretically everything that we're going to need, except for the gases. So we've got 4 exochips, hydrogen, nitrogen. So we need 2 hydrogen, 2 nitrogen. We have the graphite, we have the titanium, we have the tungsten, we have the silicone, and we have the tungsten carbide. And we will need 2 hydrazine. Oh no, 2 hydrazine is a reward. We don't need hydrazine. Okay, so we have the probe scanner. We can get the lithium while we're there. We need 2 hydrogen. We need 2 hydrogen. We need 2 nitrogen. Okay, I think we are all set to go. We get our power items back. Still pretty good with packagers. Don't really need any more at the moment. Let's go complete the last of the annoying planets because there's just so much to do on it. So we'll just put this on right now. Okay, we're gonna need to... do I want to do the core first? I really don't want to do the core first because doing the core is actually going to be... It's not going to free up any space. Yeah, doing the core is not going to free up any space. We need to do the vehicle data recorder first. That shouldn't be too hard to do. And as we're traveling, we can pick up the shells as we need them. All right, as close as we can. Where is said vehicle data recorder? I'm not seeing it. Question mark? I'm not seeing it anywhere. That's kind of an issue. Oh, nope, there it is. It was just super, super small. We good. Alright, we can just run for this one. The later one might be the annoying one that we have to get. I have dynamite on me. Good. Stop. Oh, wait. Hold on. This is right next to the mat. Look at that. Vehicle data recorder. Let's explode that. And what do you know? There's the mat. I found it, guys. I found it. Wow, look at this. There's the exochip. Yay! Makes things so easy. Alright, hydrogen, nitrogen, all that type of stuff. Let's go grab our shuttle. I am a big fan of that. Very big fan of that. Alright, so we are starting with the hydrogen and nitrogen. Okay. I want to say the silicon and tungsten carbide were last. Those are for the center of the planet. And then titanium and I think and everything was first. Nope. Okay. Now what's next? Should be the exochip. Bytes, 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 bytes. Next is the, oh no, silicone and tungsten carbide. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, there's a lot of dynamite here. That could have been an issue if I didn't notice that, because when this thing explodes, it's going to make a very large explosion. Yeah, let's move all these much, much closer, and we'll just have a big boy explosion. Okay, and then that should then lead us to 3 exochips. Yep, 3 exochips. Got 1 left over for any of our shenanigans with time. Actually, is that a... No, that's all debris. Okay. And 3. Right. And activate the map. Alright, we need to get away because there's dynamite nearby. Like extra dynamite nearby. This is probably a safe distance, I hope. Yep, that was just a little bit of a bigger explosion than previously, so doesn't hurt to be a little cautious. Titanium, don't really care about that. All right, well, that made the rest of our job so much easier. Okay. So I guess we start going for a location. Is this what we're looking for? Lash leaf, yep. Name your seed. Okay. So that's the lash leaf seed that we need for the for the little for the galastropod, and now it's just time to head to a gateway. Oh, does it not like me? Doesn't like me on the hoverboard when I'm picking up this. That's sad. Actually, let's go through the upper hills. So this is where we have the chance of finding galastropod shells. Oh, this technically isn't one of the hills, so never mind. Not quite the hill biome that I was thinking it would be. No, 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 no. I was really scared that that was going to blow that up. No idea where that seed went. Where the heck did that seed go? I was panicking, so I have no idea where I placed it. Doesn't matter. There's another one. Okay, anyways, onwards in the midst of my panic. Rover out in just a moment, as soon as I can actually get up here. So the rover with all of our power attachments. Nope. Oh, great. Actually, that should be fine. Nope, that is not fine. Gonna have to drive it back up. Actually, I guess we can just do this one over here. And that's fine. I want to see if I can get up top on these. I need some creative parkouring. No! Almost made it. Sad. We weren't meant to get up top, unfortunately. That's okay. Alright, so with that complete, we still need the individual galastropod shells. So let's go for some of the shells, because it doesn't matter where we are when we end up going down to the core, and then we can teleport right back up to where we have our stuff. So there should be some shells up here, because this is one of those hill biomes. So all the way up top, we should have some. Yep. There's one. These really are kind of hidden. They blend into the grass quite a bit. And there's 5. Now we just need to find a... Okay. Okay, I don't think that was a death. That was the tiniest hill I've ever seen. I am taller than that hill. I'm calling it rigged. Yes. Alright, anyways. Trying to find something that goes in the downwards direction. Actually, these are kind of cool. These are like a little mini skate park. Just given like all the loop-de-loops and everything like that. It's kind of cool, especially on the hoverboard. But I am not seeing a path down. We'll just have to make our own. Unless this is something. Oh, it is not. Okay. Anyways, downwards we go. So we will need to also pick up lithium along the way. I have been mentioning a couple times. So we need a grand total of... Why is the camera moving with my placement? It didn't used to do that. Why it's doing that all of a sudden. So we're gonna need 3 pieces of lithium. Partially to unlock the mission, but also so that we can give them to the Galactropod when we actually get there. Oh, actually, there's some. The good thing about lithium on Novus is that it is literally everywhere. And it is so easy to get. Oh, I didn't bring... I did not bring the graphene for the core. It's a good thing I remembered it now as opposed to later. Yikes, that would have been an issue. I don't think we're going to be able to find this individual cave again, so we're just going to have to make a new one. Which is fine, it's just a matter of digging straight down. I didn't think we really strayed that far either. I thought we were still at least somewhat nearby our ship. I guess not. Alright, so we are going to leave some lithium behind. We're going to take the 2 graphite. And we're going down again. Fresh Journey Part 2. I don't even think it's worth looking for a hole down. We'll just keep making our own path. It'll just save so much time doing it that way. So we found more lithium too. Oh no, that's laterite. A little careful on the decline there. think we've gone through a couple layers. We just happened to find something that was a straight shot of soil all the way down. Well, for the most part, not every place. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Are we dead? How are we not dead? Fell from all the way up there, and I fall off of a 4-foot ledge on my hoverboard and I die? That makes no sense to me. These points were always the scariest to me. I almost didn't make that in either. Something's up with my camera. It's syncing to the movement of my multi-tool for some reason. We almost just fell off the edge again. For some reason, it's not being independent. I think it had something to do with how I had my tool out when I died. So it usually doesn't do this. What's this? Oh, it's a generator. Okay, I was about to say, why does it have an indicator out? But it's a generator underneath, like a burnt smelter. Imsy, hello Imsy, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing today? Alright, I think we need one more layer. One more layer and we'll be good. Oh yeah, we're right next to the core. Gravity doesn't matter to us right now. Yep, there we are. Okay, I guess we can just jump. Trying to do as many spins as possible. We got quite a few out. Just realized you never saw your reaction to your buy message. Got 2 more tests. Got 612 Marackers. Do you mean markers? Oops, I went to the other side. Yeah, no, you didn't see my reaction. That's perfectly fine. I don't remember if there was anything particular you said in your buy message, but might have just been the typical see you soon or get some rest or something like that. But expect you to get a 9. Ooh, that's a little bit tough. That's okay though. There are tests that are hard sometimes. I mean, I've had my fair share of tests that I thought I would do really well on, and they were just super, super difficult, almost unnecessarily so. It's unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. You're okay, MZ. Four out of 7. Okay, there it is. I was about to say I couldn't find the gateway that we unlocked on the surface for a second. Alright, so we have one last thing on the... No, we still need to do the gastropod. Alright, let's call down everything from our nanny pad. All right, sure. That works. Stop messing with my camera, please. I don't want the weasel. Empty terrarium. Okay, so the empty terrarium takes soil. Takes the seed that we have stored and a lithium. All right, princess. A 9 is an A. It's the hardest grade to get in socio. At least the boundaries are low, like maths. I wouldn't know, in all honesty. I have no idea what the relation is, but all I can offer you is just words of consolation and support. And I understand that maybe those were tricky tests or difficult tests, but I'm sure you'll do very good the next time, MZ. You can do it. Wait, 20 out of 80 is a pass? Holy cow, yeah, that's very difficult. That's kind of insane. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, princess? Oh, she went all the way back to the gate? I didn't realize it was that far. Alright, there is Princess, and we have one last objective to complete for this planet. Drop that off, we'll grab our probe scanner, and now it is time. That's just organic, I guess I don't care about that. Now we gotta go find the probe. There we go. I think it was real far off in this direction. Yep, we got quite the drive ahead of us. Which is perfectly fine. And then we're going to be done with Visanya. Well, done with all of the Visanya specific missions. Did I just lost some powers? No, we're good. The only tough thing is I absolutely hate driving on this planet. In my opinion, this is the worst planet to drive on. All the biomes just are entirely unnecessary for any wheeled vehicle. This is not going to be fun. Probably should have used the jump jets. I really should have used the jump jets. Oh, are we falling? Oh, jeez. Okay, let me just take a second. Let me catch up. You know, these mocks are teacher marked, so they have to be nice and let you have a 9 with 89%. Boundaries are even socio. It's out of 100, so probably got low boundaries. Miss being stuck inside the planets. Well, very easily just load it up again. Give it a go, MC. No reason why, again, if you miss something, you have to give up on it. If you miss it, just play Astroneer again. Sometime when you're free and you have some time, just load it on up and have fun. But yeah, those exams, that must have been a very, very unique grading scale. Again, it's a very different system from what we have in the US. The US I know obviously a lot more about because that's where I did all my schooling. But I'm surprised that they're that difficult. Because at what point are they even testing knowledge versus just asking you questions you have no idea how to answer? Oh, your PC is broken. Oh. Yeah, that'll be an issue. Trying to play a game. Any idea what's wrong with it or how to get it fixed at all? Come on, grip it. Grip it. Nope. I hate driving on this planet with a burning passion. Just let me out of the trench, please. GPU slows the whole thing down. So is it actually broken, or is there just an issue with some of your components? Because at this point it doesn't sound like it's broken, it sounds like it just can't run it for some reason. Almost like there's an issue with the graphics card. Alright, we're getting closer. Marginally, ever so slowly. This better be at 2 ticks soon. Nope, still at 1 tick. Let's go this way. Causes everything to struggle, but you can't get a graphics card that I spend so much money on making it a good PC for the best Astroneer graphics and everything. Well, luckily the good thing is that graphics card prices are dropping, so I have considered getting a new graphics card at some point, but I'm very much of the similar way. I've spent a lot of money on my PCs, and I can't really justify a new graphics card just kind of out of nowhere for it. I feel like there's got to be some weird setting going on that's causing it to be that slow, because if you have a graphics card, it shouldn't be slowing down the rest of your PC unless the graphics card is faulty. And if it's faulty in the first place, then yeah, I would say that's something wrong. But if it's a new everything, or if you just put it together, or the PC is like a very recent build or something, then that should not be happening, because we couldn't get one. Oh, okay, so the GPU is outdated. Okay. Yeah, well, that's definitely something that you can start saving up for if you're interested in it. Again, I'm waiting. So one thing that I've seen, I don't know how true this is or what the timeline is like, but there has been talk of the RTX, the NVIDIA 4000 series cards. So right now, like the 3080, 3090, 3070, 60, all those things are the current revisions. They're the current versions that are out. I've seen some very slight talk of the 4000 series. So the 40 whatevers. I don't know when those are going to be out. I think it's over 10 years old. Okay, yeah, that's definitely the cause of the problem if that's the case. But again, so it's 40 years old, or not 40 years old, sorry, the 40 series should be coming out sometime soon, or should be in production sometime soon, according to just some stuff that I've seen. Again, take it with a grain of salt. I don't know how valid or how true this is. All right, this plant is annoying me so much. But if that's the case, then when those come out, anything you're doing with like gaming or streaming related to the 30 series, like the 3080s, 3090s, they have so much processing power that you're not even going to need anything more. But because people are people, and people always flock to the latest and greatest thing, regardless of whether they actually need it, everyone's going to go nuts over the 4000 series. So you're going to find some really cheap 3000 series, specifically used 3000 series of people who just bought the 4000 and either want to make some of their money back or just want to get rid of their extra graphics card that they have. So keep your eye out for that. I'm waiting to see what'll happen with that before I make the decision on whether I actually want to get a new graphics card or not. So keep that in mind, because that would definitely be very beneficial, I think, for you to be able to replace it. Alright, it's right there. I don't want to go over that. Alright. You know what I could have done? I could have probably done all of this on the hoverboard. Yeah, I probably could have done all this on the hoverboard. Alright, Wanderer. You can take a picture of me. You can take a picture of me, friend. Just being able to play Tomb Raider on a PC and CPU is good. Push out the most upscaled graphics. Well, hopefully if you do end up going with a GPU replacement of such, then that'll make things a lot better. But you just got to get to that point first, right? Oh, did I just bury that in a hole? Okay, that should be good. Alright, time to make our way back through this absolute hellscape of a planet. This is why I don't spend a lot of time on Visanya, Vanessa, however you pronounce it. Because of driving. Solely because of the driving. If only I could leave this behind, but alas, I cannot. I would leave this behind in a heartbeat if I could. Ray tracing the most realistic graphics. Should plan. Playing Detroit Become Human again. Oh, how is that actually? Is that a good game? That's one of the games that I saw like the first 20 minutes of it played, and I didn't watch any more of it because I was like, you know, I would really like to play this game one day. Is it a PlayStation exclusive? I don't remember if it is or not. Yeah, but it's long. Is that a yeah to it being a PlayStation exclusive or a good game? Actually, I still have to do the I have to recall it. What's it? It's the space one with the mimics. My main character's name is Alex. I totally forget what it is, but it's a game that I said we would do a full playthrough of. It's a game I said I'd do a full playthrough of, and I just haven't yet. And I'm thinking that, like, on Sundays when we play Halo, I'm starting to get a little bit done with Halo. I love Halo to death, don't get me wrong. But just the fact that very recently, every single time I play Halo, at least one time while I'm playing it, I get a crash. And because of that, it's kind of just been nagging on me that, like, I don't really want to deal with this. Crashes are very annoying, and I have to restart it. And then anything that I was in the middle of doing, if I was playing multiplayer, I get a timeout ban, because I left the game. And if I'm playing single player, I just have to restart everything, and that's kind of annoying. So that's why I'm not a fan of continuing Halo all the time, but I still like the game. So I'm thinking on switching up that slot with something else. No, it's on Epic. Really good story, game decisions, and everything. I've heard that the decision aspect is really, really good. Yeah, maybe I will give that a shot. Yeah, there's a lot of games that I do want to do full playthroughs of now that I have the stream recording settings. But I still don't know. I still haven't figured out the optimal way to do the videos, because some of the videos that I've put up on YouTube have they're perfectly fine. Like there's more stream length, so they're like an hour or two long, and some people watch them. I think some people get enjoyment out of them, which is fine. I don't really care if people watch my YouTube videos at all. I just like putting up content so that if I can make one person smile with the video, or one person enjoys listening to my voice, that's perfectly good with me. But they're very long, and I haven't found a good way to break them up into segments, because there's no clean way to do like an intro or an outro. So, you know, if I'm playing this game like Astroneer right now, and I have 2.5 hours of recorded footage, I can decide some things to cut. Like when I had to get up and check on my laundry, which I need to do in just a moment again. If I had to get up and check on my laundry, I can cut that out. Cool, that's a break, and then I can get rid of some unnecessary content, or when I respond on Messenger or check my texts or something like that. Like all that stuff can go. But when it's in the middle of a story-focused game, and there's a decision that's up on screen and I'm talking my way through it, I need to show all of that. There's no way I can reasonably cut any of that out of a video if I'm hoping to give someone the experience of viewing a full playthrough. And because of that, if I have, again, 2.5 hours of recorded footage, that translates to like 10-15 minute videos, but they're not going to be clean cuts. So I still don't know how exactly I want to do those aspects, do those recordings, and that's something that I'm still trying to think on and plan through. But I still just don't know how I'm going to do it. Actually, I should see if anybody does similar stuff on YouTube. I should look and see if I can find some of those videos and see how they're done. I think my other problem is that I talk a lot, so because I'm talking a lot, I don't want to leave out any form of conversation, and I don't want to skip over any messages that any of you guys send in chat, or my responses to any of the messages you guys send, or any of that type of stuff. I think because of that, that adds to the content that I need to include. Sad, I thought we could make that turn. We're so close to being back. And we flipped again. Really hope there's a way out of this tunnel. Doesn't look like there is, so let's just... Let's just do this. And that should be good. I'm glad you're a musical theater gay and not a YouTube gay. I don't know how much the distinction is, to be honest. I really can't say I've been around too many musical theater versus YouTube gays in person. I think you're one of the only ones that I've interacted with online that identify as such. What's the problem with people who are gay on YouTube? Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Alright, do we have anything to do with this? VTOL, some bytes. We need to verify, make a medium battery. Okay, we just basically need to head back to Silver. Should need 2 packagers. Okay, there's 1. C can go there. TG can go there. 2 packager on this guy. And back to silver we go. Oh, sky's obstructed. That would make sense. YouTube seems like so much more effort. It is kind of a lot of effort to put into YouTube, in all honesty. Recording the videos is easy. That's not terribly difficult, but editing them in the right way and creating a thumbnail and then writing the descriptions and all that type of stuff, it can get a little bit tedious. I kind of enjoy it. I kind of enjoy having a small audience that I can personally respond to any comment that needs responding, and I have full control over all of my content, which is why I like where I'm at. But if things went further, or for some reason if things got popular, I don't know if I'd enjoy that as much. I wouldn't be able to interact as well. I wouldn't be able to be as much of like, I wouldn't be able to be as personable. Like, I know enough about you, MZ, that like I would consider you like an internet friend. Like, same with most of the people that come through chat. Like, I like to get to know you guys. You enjoy the content creation workflow? I do too. I don't do a good job of storyboarding or writing my videos, which I probably should get a little bit better at. But I do enjoy taking some time to, you know, record a video, to edit the clips together, and then go through the creation and putting it on YouTube. I do like that part a lot, but there's a lot of negative things that also come with YouTube. Just the people's attitudes and people always having something to nitpick. There's a lot of negativity on YouTube, sadly. All right, so next up, next stream, this will not be today. We've got Novus. You need to make a medium battery. We're still putting safe houses on all the planets, so we've got 3 planets left to go. We are in the process of unlocking the schematics. We'll probably do this as like one of our last things. Oh, the unidentified satellite, right? That's out in space. That is out in space. So we have 4 out of the 7 glastropods. We have 2 out of 7 of the Wanderer's Way research objects with the probe scanners. We have 3 out of 7 triptychs. So we are completely done with 2 planets. We've got 3 more planets to fully complete, and then we have just a little bit of cleanup to do on Deslo and Silva before we are completely done with all the missions. Should be pretty fun. You just make content, just live and on a stage. Oh, just live and on a stage. Yeah, that's entirely true. And I'm sure that, you know, at some point, if theater goes really well, or if you get pretty up in theater, rather than you being the one, like somebody would be recording the plays and stitching together soundtracks for musicals and stuff like that. So yeah, you are correct. You do make content, just live and in a different medium. Not to mention, you're also still writing, aren't you? I would say that that's content creation. Show off the way your body moves and acting because you're a musical theater gay. Yes, you are a musical theater gay, MZ. All right, but that is going to be it for today. I have a couple things I need to do. And another reason why we are streaming earlier today is because I have a volleyball game tonight. Nicole and I are in a rec volleyball league, which should be a lot of fun. And that is Monday nights. So unfortunately, the Monday night stream time that we have been using for quite a while might be shifting. We might not be able to stream consistently on Monday night now. We should still be good for Sundays. So Sunday evening, Sunday afternoon. And we might be doing Tuesday evenings now. And maybe we'll be able to fit time into another day of the week. I'm really not sure. We're in another one of those weird shuffling around periods where I've got a few things that are starting up that I need to adjust to, and then I'll be able to settle into a little bit more of a schedule once again. You write books and stories, exactly. You are quite the content creator, MZ. But as I said, that's going to wrap up for me tonight. So thank you all for being here. I really appreciate each and every one of you. MZ, thank you for being the wonderful chatter that you always are. And Brandon, always a pleasure to have you around. For anybody else who is joining us today, it is a pleasure to be able to host you and kind of give you a bit of entertainment. Don't forget to follow the channel if you haven't done so already. Don't feel pressured to subscribe. I just want you guys to have a happy time and just, again, show up whenever we stream. So again, have a good rest of your day, evening, night, whatever time it is for you. Volleyball, beach volleyball. Yep, it is beach volleyball, so it is on the beach. But yeah, so again, have a good one, everyone, and we'll see you on Sunday. Sunday will be the next stream time officially, so we'll see you soon.